Hi Aquarius, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a weekly tarot reading for the week of September 27th to October 3rd, 2021. I do want to take this moment to remind you, as always, to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And we're going to begin by pulling a message or two from the Starseed Oracle deck today. Thank you so much for joining me. If I didn't, thank you. But yeah, the Starseed Oracle deck, aiming for 5. And then we'll further clarify with a tarot card or two from the Mermaid Tarot deck. As I do the initial shuffling, keep in mind general intuitive weekly read for the sign of my lovely Aquarians. So do take what resonates, leave a dozen for somebody else, and make sure to check out your other placements within your chart for more messages, as always. And I posted mid-month readings for all 12 signs, 2 sets, general and a money and career, so check out both, as well as the money and career monthly readings for all 12 signs are posted, so make sure to check those out as well. All right, for Aquarius to begin this weekly read. For this upcoming week, September 27th to October 3rd, 2021. Bear with any background noise. I apologize in advance. For Aquarius. Okay, we have all 5. Easy enough. All right, interesting. I would recommend checking out Taurus's reading that I just did. 2 out of the 5 cards came out in theirs. They came out so smoothly. It's this feeling that things are starting to kind of happen for you in a very either effortless or just smooth way in general. All right, so let's pull some tarot from the Mermaid Tarot, like I mentioned. Oh, let me shift these over. 3 should be on this side, so you can see all of which. There we go. Okay. Some initial shuffling for this. To continue this weekly read for this upcoming week for Aquarius. Okay, what else do we have? Flipping out. Interesting, that one's in reverse. What else do we have for Aquarius for this upcoming week? 2 more to go. You might feel a little bit on edge at certain points though in the week, feeling a bit tense. Just be aware of that and allow yourself to just loosen up a bit, you know? Just try to do what you can to relax. It's meant to be in the upright. Okay. 2 of Cups, there's going to be a connection this week that is truly highlighted in one way, shape, or form. Feeling like a lot of you are ready to charge towards a new beginning with this individual, or you're ready to charge towards a new romantic cycle for yourself if you haven't met somebody. Or it could be even a new romantic cycle with a current individual you're already connected with or committed to in one way, shape, or form. Feeling like your romantic life, your love life does take a focus this week in one way, shape, or form, as well as sort of level of motivation, all very much intertwined. Wow. Okay, so we're beginning with star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation with the High Priestess. Some of you are becoming spiritually connected, and there's some of you that are very intrigued by it. Others will be very disappointed or very weirded out by it, okay? Some of you feeling more connected to the universe, especially at the beginning of this week. A lot of you pulling tarot cards, oracle cards for yourself to sort of learn more about your situation, or you may be requesting one from another reader. Feeling as if it's you sort of being drawn to the night sky, to the moon, the stars. You could find yourself having some strange dreams, okay? As I'm drawn to this imagery here, you can see her sleeping there. You're gonna find that your dreams creep you out or just draw you to think about something you didn't expect to even think about. Wow. It could be something brand new, or it could be you being brought back to a past memory or a past situation. Feeling as if a lot of you are going through a transition personally, and this is going to take place so randomly in the midst of it all. You can find that your spiritual connection or your connection to the universe is just growing if you already felt it existed previous to this week. All right. And here we have the moon. It's going to have a significance for you throughout the week. Bear with me as I struggle to speak. Okay, you also find that you're very drawn to water in one way, shape, or form. You're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community, with the Magician card in reverse. And so it's throughout the week when you'll find yourself either pushed to take some time in your hermit mode alone, or you find yourself thinking about your alone time in one way, shape, or form, reminded that you're not alone in this world, in this life, along this, journey that you're heading down. Feeling as if a lot of you do feel sort of alone at times, even when you're surrounded by a true level of support or energies that care about you. And you might be thinking about a connection that you're energetically connected to, that you're not physically close to at this point in time. And don't allow yourself to overthink it too much, because the physical distance is current for a reason. Interesting. Some of you might find that your overthinking or your state of feeling so alone isn't helping you manifest, okay? It sort of creates a blockage in one way, shape, or form. And there's going to be a reminder to simplify things, to not allow yourself to overly stress over this or that or get emotional. And you'll find yourself relieving yourself of a blockage, mentally and physically, emotionally, whatever the case may be. And then you find yourself more easily able to manifest whatever it is you're trying to accomplish at this time. Some of you, you're going to be reminded by the universe, you're not meant to manifest this connection back into your life. You were separated for a reason, okay? As much as you may not like that answer. The blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. And this is with the 10 of Cups. So a lot of you are awakening to what you truly desire at the end of the day, at the end of the week, what you truly desire in your life, the type of people you want to be surrounded with. There's going to be a moment within the week, or maybe multiple moments, where you are speaking to somebody or interacting with somebody, or you witness a moment around you, and you're like, okay, that reminds me, I don't want that type of person in my life, or just you're kind of intrigued in a beautiful way, and you're like, those are the type of people I need in my life. They inspire me, they keep me happy, positive, optimistic. I feel less alone when they're around, which isn't the best reason to keep somebody around, but you get the point. Or you could just find that it's more so about situations as well. But a huge focus on connections and people energies this week. Feeling like you're also, again, realizing, some of you might be realizing this is the type of job I need to have in order to feel successful or to be heading down the right path, right? Or you might sort of understand a little bit better as to where you're meant to reside, where you're meant to live in one way, shape, or form, okay? Or somewhere where you want to visit, adding things onto your bucket list, okay? Very much a focus on your happily ever after. And then we have jump in, Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And so there's certain points in the week where you're going to be finding this lack of confidence that comes over you, and you just might get a little irritated, agitated, annoyed with yourself or with other people around you due to it all. And it's like, okay, so how are we going to deal with this productively, right? Is this point in the week where this is happening for a reason, right? You're feeling very sort of down about your finances as well, and that affects your emotional state, your mental state. Whatever the case may be for you, it all feels very intertwined, and you're pushed by the universe to make a change or to make several small changes. It could be just one big change. Whatever it ends up being for you, you just have to do a bit of reflecting without overthinking it, and ask yourself, what needs to happen at this point? What needs to be adjusted, to foresee things fall into place or be more successful in one way, shape, or form? How can I get my confidence back, right? I'm one confident individual deep down, but, I sometimes stutter on my words. I sometimes say the wrong thing or doubt myself or feel alone. And it's just like, we all have that side of us, right? Just some people are better at pushing it to the side and being like, no, I got this, right? And I'm not saying all Aquariuses are lacking that confidence, but there's going to be points in this week where you do, and it's to teach you something, to remind you of something, to push you towards a change or multiple changes. So just view it in that way when it does happen, and I find that you'll turn this upright so damn quickly, and you'll be like, you know what, I got this. I am an Aquarius. I'm one strong, quirky, analytical individual, and I can utilize all of those aspects of myself to my advantage. right? And you also find that certain people won't be as drawn to those qualities of you that are very unique, and you just being like maybe at first a little bit self-conscious about it, and then afterwards being like, well, that happened for a reason. I need people in my life who accept me for who I am, all aspects of me, right? Even just the maybe slightly awkward parts. So be it. There's nothing wrong with being a little bit awkward. Water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. And so especially towards the end of the week, this one's aligned with the Hierophant. You're going to be pushed to re-examine your daily routine, you know, your weekly routine, your monthly routine. Is there enough self-care wrapped up into all of which? Are you resting enough? Are you overworking yourself? When you're resting, when you're trying to implement self-care, which I feel is very minimal throughout the week and the month, are you overthinking things thoroughly? You know, like consistently, is your mind racing in an on fire kind of way? Are you making yourself sort of emotionally distraught by overthinking things? And if so, then you're not resting. You're not utilizing your downtime or your free time to your advantage. And so I need to, with this Hierophant card, re-examine how to better take advantage of that downtime, right? Simplifying your mind by, I also manifesting, by meditating, by sort of finding new ways to just relax your mind, your heart, your soul. Take a bubble bath, you know, a hot shower, go for a swim. I mean, obviously it's going to depend on what time of year it is for you, but find a way for you that works, where you can relax all aspects of yourself. It feels very much a preparation point for the upcoming week, okay? You owe it to yourself at the end of the day, at the end of the week. We're going to finish off this beautiful reading by pulling a message or two from the Find Your Happy deck. One more shuffle. For my lovely Aquarians to wrap up this weekly read. You got 3 flying out, and we'll just go with those. I allow myself to feel. It's a detox for my soul. And yes, absolutely, don't hold those emotions within, but don't sit in them too long to the point where it becomes a bit of depression or sort of an unhealthy moment for you or process. Let me see which ones I'm going to read first. So this one also came out in Taurus's reading. When I follow my heart, I am abundant, successful, and free. Absolutely. A reminder to follow that heart within, you know, how you feel about things, and in your intuition all the meanwhile. And then we have their infinite resources available to me, and that's absolutely true. You'll be reminded of just that throughout the week, even if it doesn't feel like it all the time. And then on a final beautiful note, I am gentle with myself in transitions. Yes, don't be your own worst enemy, right? Allow yourself to be gentle on oneself as you transition, as you try to implement changes, as you change as an individual and grow on a soul level, okay? So I hope this reading was truly helpful. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now go and have an amazing week, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Aquarius.